So give thanks and praise to the Most High, because I am right here live with the big man called Pressure Busspipe. Greetings, Pressure.
Big up yourself, brother.
So how was you had a nice concert?
Yeah, the vibes was nice. The people were very, very receptive. You know, I'm truly giving thanks. Big up Montreal, one love. My first time in Montreal, it was a great reception. One love.
The concert was really nice, man. We felt Ja vibe, and I think the people really full joyed the whole concert. But right now we only have 5 minutes, and we have to ask some special questions about your music. Your new album, Red Rose. Bridget, is it for a woman in particular?
Well, no. Actually, it's for all women. You know what I mean? We all been in love before. You know, we know what a woman wants to hear. So, you know, being an artist, I trying to, you know, put words together to, you know, make women feel good about themselves. Over the years, since Love and Affection, I've been getting a lot of response about, you know, why don't you sing some more songs like that? You know, why don't you sing another song like Love and Affection? You know, Love and Affection is a song that stands on its own. You know, I'm only gonna do, you know, that song stands the test of time. That was the time for that moment. You know, so I decided to create a whole compilation of music, especially for the lovers, you know, people who have been supporting that lover side of Pressure Busspipe, and I brought to them Red Rose, and the album has been doing very, very well.
Okay. On that album, we have this tune. It's full of many beautiful love songs. So you people should really go listen to this album, Red Rose, that came out in 2016. And on the album, there's this tune called "Woman of the Nile," and you're giving a message to the young girls.
Yeah, definitely. It was a song, definitely talking to a young girl, talking about, you know, you don't have to do certain things to really get the respect. You know what I mean? You know, just painting a picture in a story. Like, picture this girl going to school, and you know she's trying to make money. Her parents are not giving her much attention, and you know she's turning to the streets, and you know just doing things like that a person that doesn't have the guidance would do. You know, so you would put it in perspective that people would hear that and be like, yo, you know, that is shooting, you know what I mean? We will look upon things totally different and realize like people really have it hard, and you know, don't judge people, you know, and cause we're all human, we're all one, you know.
And you call to the young girls to read the Bible and pray.
Yeah, man. Read up, chant a psalm.
Yes, I. And speaking of the Bible, I was really happy to see the video "Lion is a Lion." A real nice video. Can you tell me a bit about that experience?
Well, Lion is a Lion. I must say that is the first reggae video ever shot on the continent of Africa. No reggae artist ever shoot a music video on the continent of Africa before Lion is a Lion. You understand? People would use pictures and footage of Africa in their music videos, but actually shooting a music video on the continent of Africa, Lion is a Lion, is the first music video for that.
Well, maybe you know, because we have also the big African artists like Tiken Jah too.
I'm talking about reggae music. I'm not talking about African artists that live on the continent. I'm talking about a reggae artist going to the continent of Africa and recording a music video. You know what I mean? So it was a great experience for me. People in Ethiopia were very excited. You know, I get calls about the song a lot. People from Ethiopia, they know me through the video. They know they use the video to be like, yo, this is what we look like in Ethiopia. This is the place. It's like kind of like a tourism video. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. You know, Lion is a Lion is a powerful song that I wrote. The song didn't really have a chorus. It took me about 6 months to come up with a simple chorus. But Lion is a Lion. You know what I mean? Because I didn't even want to put a chorus on the song. You know, my brethren Tippy from I Grade is like, yo, Pressure, you need a chorus for this song, you know, believe me. So we put something together simple, and Lion is a Lion came out. A lion is a lion anywhere he go. That simply came out, and you know, we just run with that.
What did you love the most about like your Ethiopian experience?
Getting to visit the monasteries, getting to see the palaces, and you know, visit the people, see the people and the way of life. You know, things that you hear over the radio and you see on TV, it's a whole total view when you're there in person and you get to see yourself as a king. You get to see your own royalties. You get to go to museums and see your own people being honored in museum, and not in America where when you go to a black museum, it's like a slavery museum. They're telling you about Harriet Tubman, telling you about this and all the black people who were slaves. In Africa, we go to museums and we see ourselves as kings and queens. You know, so that was a great move for me, and it was very, very powerful.
Yes, So the album, The Sound, that I really love from I Grade Records. I Grade Records is a massive thing. I really full enjoyed the videos, you know, Dub in the Jungle, with Dub in the Rainforest, with all the Vogue Benjamin, and can you just tell me a bit about that experience?
Well, Dub in the Rainforest has been going on for a while. We started out years ago doing dub in the fish market, and that was where it all started. We've been doing that for over 10 years, you know, where we just set up sound in the fish market and artists would just come and free up themselves and stuff. And then Tippy decided he would take it into the rainforest, create a more ambience, you know, for the roots music amongst nature and stuff like that. And it really worked out very well. You know, people would travel out there and it would always be a nice, relaxing environment. You know, there'll be a fire burn, you know, ital food, organic food cooking, you know, and good reggae music, artists from throughout the island performing. It created a power, and I must say, it has shined a lot of light on the Virgin Islands, because everywhere I travel in the world, people ask me about the dub in the rainforest. They see that, they're looking at that, so it shows the power and how much strength it has and what it has been doing throughout the world, you know.
So before I let you go, on the subject of the Virgin Islands, because I've watched the documentary Escape to Saint Croix. You know this one? This documentary they made?
Yeah, man.
And anyways, and it was talking about how the life is tough in the Virgin Islands and how that made a Rasta movement come out of it. Can you just tell me about the situation and the Rastafari movement in Virgin Islands?
Well, in the Virgin Islands, Rastafari is very, very strong and headstrong, and you know, they're very serious about the liberty. You know, you will still find Natty Dread in the Virgin Island that don't even shake hands. They don't touch people's flesh. You know, they don't eat of flesh. They don't eat no dairy products. They live in the hills. They live in shanty. You will still find those ancient warriors living in the Virgin Islands. You know, so it's a place where, as a Rasta man, you will be firm. Just living in the communities amongst the Rastam. Even people that don't carry dreadlocks or don't live that certain lifestyle have a whole heap of love and respect for the Rasta community, because they're very strong and serious, and love is the fundamental at all times, you know.
So more love, and all right, Brethren. You were a victim of a gun crime?
Yeah, that was in 2012.
In Virgin Islands?
Man, yes, yeah.
Shit, where?
Well, in my community where I was from, you know, I was reasoning with one of the soldiers in the community, and you know, he was, you know, a hothead, you know, and he has been doing a lot of stuff that I didn't know about, and he's a good friend of mine, and you know, me and him was holding a reasonment, and somebody came for his life. It was his moment, and you know, I got shot innocently at the same time, you know what I mean? So it was one of those situations. He lost his life, and you know, much love goes out to him and the family and stuff. He's still always in my mind and prayers, you know what I mean? A good brother of mine, good real brother from childhood days, and you know, it was just one of those sad situations. Yeah.
Okay, sorry to hear about that. So anyways, just to underline the fact that, you know, the Rasta is still important right now, the music is still relevant, right?
Definitely, Rasta music not go nowhere, you know. That's why Pressure Busspipe is here. That's why Midnight is here. That's why Aki Becca is here. That's why Desiree. That's why you have Taros and Sizzla and Buju. Reggae music is not going nowhere. Real reggae music is here to stay forever, you know, and generations on top of generations will come and still pay homage unto this music.
Maximum respect. Big up for what you do. I respect it to the maximum. Can you say a little big up for the show? It's called Alaroots.
Alaroots, big up yourself. You don't know it's Pressure Busspipe. Keep the fire burning. Joe Rastafari.
Jah love. Give thanks.